All right, so I'm back, and we just finished doing the video on the number of duplexes for sale, and I want to show you about triplexes and fourplexes. So for clients that have access to the website, you'd go down to the section here that says like see also, and I try to put related content here. So if we're looking at inventory, I'll put other inventory type charts. If we're doing other stats, I'll do other stats type things on here so you can see that. So right now I'm going to click on the link for real estate listings fourplexes and real estate listings triplexes. I'm going to use Control to open them in a new tab so that each one opens. So one of the things I'm going to do, looks like I hit fourplexes first, so I'll click to the triplexes. As I've mentioned in previous videos, it looks like these charts are a little tiny bit out of date. They were last updated on the 6th of January. I'm going to click Update Chart now and get that one to load here. And I'll hit Update Chart on this one too and get that to refresh so that that's up to date. And then I'll do the same thing with the fourplexes to get the most up-to-date charts there. Alright, so now all the charts are up to date. So let's talk about the triplexes. Just like with duplexes before, we're trying to figure out how many triplexes have come up for sale in our local marketplaces. And so you can go look at 4 columns here. We'll just kind of turn off the other ones just to see. The number of triplexes that came up for sale last year in 4 columns was 5. And you can see by just mousing over that. You can see the list of properties down here. You can see 2015 numbers and 2016 year-to-date numbers. That's what the asterisk means. But if you want to compare that to Loveland, we had 2 last year in Loveland that came up, and Greeley, looks like there were a few more in Greeley. There were 8 last year. But overall, the trend was, back in 2004 to 2009 or whenever this was, so it seemed like we had a few more than we're seeing lately selling. So if you're interested in buying a triplex, just realize your inventory is relatively tight. You're not seeing a lot of triplexes come up for sale on the market. Let's go back to fourplexes. So here's the fourplex number. So I'm going to turn off all the other ones now. And you can see just 4 columns. So last year in 4 columns, there were only 6 fourplexes that came up for sale. And we peaked out, looks like in 2005 for 27 fourplexes that came on. So you can see the numbers down here of how many there were. For comparing it to Loveland, Loveland looks like there's a few less. Last year there were 2. Greeley, there were 10. Let's see, for Windsor, not that many, 1. Wellington, looks like we may have had 1 in 2015. Timnath, hardly any at all. And then Longmont, looks like we had a decent number somewhere in the middle. So you can get a feel for the inventory of these things as well. And that's really all I'm trying to show you here is the inventory and relative rarity of duplexes, triplexes, and fourplexes in our local marketplace. I'll be back in the next video momentarily.